Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something absolutely mind-blowing, something that will completely change how you see reality itself. If you're ready to understand the real nature of the universe, stick around till the end. You won't believe what science has discovered. Let's start with something Nikola Tesla once said. And this isn't just a poetic phrase, it's the foundation of the science of tomorrow. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. We humans, contrary to what we see in the mirror, are not solid beings. We are dynamic bundles of energy in motion. Every cell, every atom, and even every thought and feeling carries a vibration that oscillates at a specific frequency and interacts not just within our body, but also with the world around us. This perspective opens a whole new window into understanding the human body, health, and even consciousness. Everything is vibration. Truly everything. At first glance, this might sound like a motivational quote or something out of a spiritual book. But if we look at the universe through the lens of modern science, especially quantum physics, biology, and neuroscience, we realize this is deeply scientific and real. On the most fundamental level, nothing is solid, static, or separate. Everything is a form of energy, constantly vibrating and interacting. But instead of leaving it at that, let's break this down with clear, real-life examples. What seems solid is actually made of waves. We usually think of things like chairs, tables, or even our bodies as solid objects. But when we look closer, we see that all of them are made of atoms. And atoms are more than 99.9999% empty space. Looking inside an atom, we find particles like electrons, protons, and neutrons. You might imagine them as tiny balls sitting somewhere inside the atom. But quantum physics says it's not that simple. In the quantum world, these particles are neither pure particles nor pure waves. There's something in between. Take the electron, for example. As long as you're not observing it, the electron doesn't exist in one specific place. It behaves more like a spread-out wave. All we can say is, there's a probability it might be here or maybe over there. But the moment we try to observe the electron and measure where it is, that probability wave collapses, and the electron appears as a real, solid particle in a specific spot. So depending on whether you look or not, the electron behaves either like a wave or a particle. And this is one of the strangest yet most well-proven discoveries in quantum physics, which means that the solid thing you're touching, like your hand or a table, is actually a cloud of vibrating energy, interpreted by your brain as something solid. Light, color, sound, and even emotions equal waves. Light is an electromagnetic wave. Every color you see is simply light vibrating at a different frequency. Red light has a lower frequency. Blue light has a higher frequency. So color doesn't really exist on its own. Your brain just interprets different frequencies of light as color. Sound works exactly the same way. When someone speaks or plays an instrument, they're vibrating air molecules. These vibrations travel as sound waves, reach your ears, and your brain translates them into sound. Even music, or the sound of someone's voice you love, is just a wave interacting with your nervous system. Your brain runs on waves too. Your brain contains billions of neurons that send signals using electrical impulses. These tiny electrical activities generate what we call brain waves, measurable using EEG devices. Different brain states produce different frequencies, like focus, relaxation, sleep, or stress. Alpha, beta, theta, delta. So even your thoughts, moods, and emotions aren't just mental. They are real vibrations happening in your brain. Everyday tech runs on invisible waves. From smartphones to Wi-Fi and radio, almost every piece of modern technology operates using invisible energy waves. When you send a voice message, your voice is turned into electromagnetic waves, travels through the air, and is received somewhere else. So even our communication is made of energy and vibration. Even nothingness isn't empty. Traditionally, a vacuum, empty space, was thought to be truly empty. But quantum physics showed that even nothing isn't nothing. In the vacuum, quantum fields are constantly fluctuating. Tiny bursts of energy appear and disappear in the blink of an eye. These are called virtual particles, and they prove that even emptiness is filled with energy. Biological life runs on rhythms and vibrations. Blood flow, the nervous system, hormones, cell growth. all operate in rhythmic, wave-like patterns. Even DNA stores genetic information using coded wave-like structures. Modern medicine uses this too. ECG for the heart and EEG for the brain both measure electrical waves in the body. So our body, at its core, is a living, vibrating energy system. Simple scientific summary. What we call matter is made of vibrating quantum particles. Light, sound, color, thought, emotion, communication. All are forms of wave energy. Even space and time are vibrational. The brain, the body, and the universe are all in motion, all in vibration. Final takeaway. The universe is, at its core, a complex dance of energy and vibration. Everything, from a chair to a black hole, from your thoughts to sunlight, is a wave, moving and interacting with other waves. So, if this blew your mind like it did mine, smash that like button right now. And if you want to dive deeper into the mysteries of quantum physics and consciousness, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Drop a comment below and let me know what part of this video surprised you the most. Did you know you were made of vibrating energy? Thanks so much for watching, and remember, you're not just a body, you're a beautiful wave of energy dancing through the universe. See you in the next one. Peace!